Hi there and welcome to Tech Tip Tuesday. My name is Jorge Ledesma, the EdTech Director, and I'm here to share with you a quick tip that's going to help make your life just a little bit easier. Today we're going to be talking about screenshots, how to take them, what to do with them, and OneNote, how we can use OneNote to take text from an image. All this in today's Tech Tip. So for screenshotting, we have some options available to us that are already kind of part of our system. The first is going to be an older option that's actually eventually going to go away. So I'm not going to talk too much about it. And this is called the snipping tool. So if you type in the word snipping down at the search bar, click on snipping tool. This allows you to take a screenshot of whatever's on your screen by drawing a rectangle around it. And it's very basic to use. Open up the program, click on the button that says new, and draw a rectangle or a box around what you want to screenshot, and from here you can use the options at the top to maybe annotate, click on the highlighter to highlight, or the eraser to erase, and from here you can also save it. You can cause a delay before you take this screenshot, and then there's different modes where you can have freeform, which basically you can draw any random shape and take a screenshot of that, like I'm doing right now. Or you can use the full screen or the window snip, which will take a screenshot of the whole page. Once you have a screenshot, what do you do with it? Well, you have a couple of options. You can click on the floppy disk button and that will save it somewhere. So you can save that as an image file. Or you can click on the copy button, and then once you do that, it's essentially part of your clipboard, which means you can paste it. It's kind of being held until you paste it somewhere. So here's a Word document. I could, right click and click on paste, and now that screenshot is there. I can do this in any Microsoft product, in OneNote. I can even paste this in Teams in a chat if I wanted to, or as a message, and the image will load. Now, if you notice when you first open the snipping tool, there is a message for you that says the snipping tool is moving. So it's actually going to be going away, but it's going to be replaced with something a little bit better, which is called the Snip and Sketch tool. Now, you can access it by clicking on the button that says try Snip and Sketch, or you can just search for Snip and Sketch by typing Snip and Sketch, and it'll show up as an app. Of course, you can also use the shortcut. So it's the Windows key, Shift, and S. And if you hold those three keys together briefly, the app will pop up. So here's what it looks like, and works just as great as a snipping tool, but I think it's a little bit more seamless. So from here, if I wanted to take a screenshot, I would click on the button that says new, and then I have those options at the top that I had before in the mode menu. I can use the rectangle, a freeform, or I can take maybe a window, or maybe the full screen, and that means that it'll include all the menu bars and everything. And so let's try the rectangle, and then there's already kind of different colors built in. There's a hand touch tool which you can use basically to draw on your screen and annotate that way with your finger. So you also have a ruler. If you click on the ruler button, a ruler pops up on the screen, and you can use your mouse wheel to kind of spin that around different degrees, or you can even use your fingers. So if you put both fingers on your screen, you can move them left and right and set that up. And so what you would use this for is essentially to guide your lines. So if you wanted to make a straight line using the pen tool, you can do that. And then maybe this would be helpful for like a math teacher. You also have under the rule menu, you have a protractor, and you can again, using your mouse wheel, you can make that smaller or bigger. You can also move it around with your fingers or click on it with your mouse, and then you can use that to guide your markings. The last tool that you see up here is the image crop tool. If you click on that, you can essentially adjust the borders of your screenshot and make sure that it only captures what you want. And you click on the check mark to enter the changes. Lastly, you have the ability to save your image once it's just the way that you like it by clicking on the floppy disk. That'll save it somewhere, or you can click on the button that says copy with the two papers, and then you can paste that in another Microsoft application. And I would not use this share tool because this share tool does not save to any of the applications that we use. It's not the right OneNote, and that's not our mail application. So I would not advise you using that tool. And of course, you can always, click on the three dots and you can print, or you can edit another image with the tools that are available here. Now I'm going to share with you a quick tip that's going to save you a lot of time when it comes to screenshotting, and that's to use your print screen button. See if you can locate that button. It looks something like this. It should be on your tablet keyboard or on your desktop. So when you push that button, it basically takes a screenshot of everything that's on your desktop, and then you can just paste that image. It automatically gets placed on your clipboard. And maybe you want that, maybe you don't, but you can actually reprogram that button so that it opens the Snip and Sketch tool. So let me show you how to do that. And then I'll show you something neat that you can do with that in OneNote. So go ahead and search for print screen and use the option that says use the print screen key to launch screen snipping. Okay, from here you're going to look at for the option that says print screen shortcut. Turn that on. And now you've done it. You reprogrammed that key. So now when you push that key, which I'm about to do, so now you'll notice that little menu pops up above. By default, it's already set to go. You just have to draw a box over what you want, and then it'll automatically basically allow you to make a snippet of whatever it is that you made a box of, and you'll get a little neat notification. So then you can go into maybe like a blank OneNote page or wherever it is you want to copy your you want to paste your image into, and then you can just paste it. So here I have generic website, which I screenshotted. Now here's something really cool you can do with OneNote that a lot of people don't know. If you right click on an image in OneNote, you can select copy text from picture, and it will automatically attempt to recognize a text in an image, and then you can go ahead and paste that. And so this would be useful, for example, if you got an image like, I really like this image here, I could copy this into OneNote. Maybe I'm going to use some of the text from this image, and then I can right click on that image and click on copy text from picture, and then I can paste that content. Now you'll notice that it's not perfect. Sometimes it recognizes things accurately, other times it needs a little bit of adjustment, but it's helpful, especially when you're maybe using some images of slides and stuff, and you want to derive the text from it. You can quickly do that in OneNote, and you can use a snippet tool to help you to do that as well. So that's it for today's tech tip. Hope it was helpful and useful. I will see you next week for another Tech Tip Tuesday. Have a great day, and as always, if you need any help or support, reach out. Here for you. Have a great rest of your day.